So let us move on to the third stage and we will get the final output, that would be the DFT of the sequence. And the butterfly of the last stage is constructed in this way. That would be the first point directly coming fourth last point, and it goes like that. And similarly in this way. Now also we will indicate the directions and the flow. Now also remember that we have to mark the -1, that would be where the butterfly ends, it is here. And again the twiddle factors, that would be w at raised to 0, w at raised to 1, w at raised to 2 and w at raised to 3. This is multiplied before going to this flow diagram, that would be at this point. So now we will write the final equations of the output side, but let us first mark the outputs, that is x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4, x of 5, x of 6 and x of 7. Remember, this is not in bit reversed order. So the final output is here x of 0 is given as input, that is s2 of 0 plus the multiplying factor w at raised to 0 multiplied by s2 of 4. So that finally gives us w at raised to 0 into s2 of 4. That would be 1 plus 1 into 1, that is 2. For x of 1, it would give us as s2 of 1 plus w at raised to 1, looking at this flow that is coming from here, into s2 of 5. Now here s2 of 1 is half minus j half, and w at raised to 1 is 0.707 minus j 0.707. Again this term multiplied by half minus j half. It finally comes out to be 0.5, that is half, minus j 1.207. Let us go for x of 2. X of 2 is given as s2 of 2 plus w at raised to 2 s2 of 6, that is here s2 of 2 and w at raised to 2 multiplied by s2 of 6 coming from here. So that is 0 plus minus j into 0, that finally gives out 0. X of 3, that is this point, has an input from s2 of 3 and s2 of 7 multiplied by this factor, that is w at raised to 3. So that is s2 of 3 plus w at raised to 3, that would give us s2 of 7. So half plus j into half plus minus 0.707 minus j into 0.707, again multiplied by half plus j into half, that is j by 2. After solving this equation, we finally get as half plus j into half, and simplifying these two terms would give us 0 minus j 0.707. That is, finally the answer is 0.5 minus j 0.207. Now let us move on for x of 4. X of 4 is equal to s2 of 0 minus w at raised to 0 s2 of 4, that is 1 minus 1 into 1, that is 0. X of 5, that is this point, has an input from s2 of 5 multiplied by w at raised to 1, and again as the butterfly ends here, that is minus 1, and another input coming from s2 of 1, that is this point. So finally the equation is s2 of 1 minus w at raised to 1 s2 of 5, that is half minus j into half minus 0.707 minus j 0.707 into half minus j into half. Finally gives the answer as half minus j into half minus 0.707 into j, that is 0.5 plus j into 0.207. X of 6 is equal to s2 of 2 minus w at raised to 2 s2 of 6, that is 0 plus j into 0. Again the answer is 0. X of 7, that is this point, has input from s2 of 7 and another input from s2 of 3, that is this point, and s2 of 7 is being multiplied by w at raised to 3 and again the minus 1 factor. All the factors are multiplied. So the answer is s2 of 3 minus w at raised to 3 s2 of 7. Now s2 of 3 is half plus j by 2 minus 0.707 minus j into 0.707 into half plus j by 2. After multiplying these two terms, we get the answer as half plus j by 2 plus 0.707j, that is 0.5 plus j 1.21. Now finally the answer is x of k is equivalent to x of 0 to x of 7. That is the values 2, 0.5 minus j 1.207, 0, 0.5 minus j 0.207, 0, 0.5 plus j 0.207, again 0, and finally 0.5 plus j 1.21. We have solved this butterfly diagram and we have found out the DFT by decimation in time radix to FFT method.